about the internet of value at Ripple, we're thinking much bigger than just cross-border payments. It's kind of like Amazon with rare books in the early days, just this market happens to be a $10 trillion market.
We are at a historic turning point.
Said in the past that you are doing for money what email did for communication.
Moving the whole revolution forward.
Got it.
There's trillions of dollars parked around the world. XRP.
Is there a possibility that Ripple could take over Swift one day?
Well,
welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to another episode 24 Hours in Crypto. And thank you to all my subscribers for commenting, like. I do appreciate every single one of you guys. If you're new to the channel, go ahead, hit that subscribe button, turn on post notification. We're going to give away 1,000 XRP until we reach 60,000 subscribers. 10 lucky subscribers are each going 100 XRP. Let's get right into today's video. Ladies and gentlemen, I do not know where to begin. There is so much information we're going to go over today. We are going to cover XRP in escrow, why retail will never see that, because a paper that was published by R3 talking with the Fed coin. Well, ladies and gentlemen, you do not want to miss what they said here, and it goes hand in hand with exactly what Ripple is doing, and maybe why the SEC sued Ripple for this reason, because Ripple and its XRP is going to have a major role in this next financial infrastructure. And we know that, ladies and gentlemen, and we're going to get into the DTCC. They just confirmed today, ladies and gentlemen, that, well, let's just get into it, folks. Take a look at this. DTCC's Project Ion platform now live in parallel production environment, processing over 100,000 transactions per day on DLT. DTCC partnered with leading enterprise technology provider R3 to develop and launch the Project Ion platform, leveraging R3's Corda DLT software. And if you guys recall, R3 launches Universal Settler application to facilitate global payments on Corda, XRP the first settlement mechanism. And going back into the press release, they said with firms across the industry at different levels of maturity around DLT adoption, ladies and gentlemen, we're looking for a level playing field. DTCC is building this platform to provide optionality and flexibility to clients. Those who are ready to leverage the Project Ion platform can begin development efforts today, while others can continue to use our classic solutions, added Michelle Hurley, GM of Equity Clearing and DTC Settlement Service at DTCC. And folks, this is just the tip of the iceberg. We're also going to get into the World Bank and Bill Gates, okay? Because you don't want to miss any of today's video, because there's so much going on and I don't even know where to start. So bear with me here, folks. Why don't we get into the DTCC building the settlement system of the future? Take a listen to what they said here. Supporting new features with seamless interoperability between the Project Ion platform and classic settlement platforms. Went on to say, providing for an optional adoption of the technology, the Project Ion platform will interoperate with DTCC's existing technology while the industry advances to full adoption. And we are very well aware that the DTCC have been partnered with Ripple indirectly through Accenture, right? And if you guys recall this picture right here, take a look. You got Brad Garlinghouse on the right hand side, and you got Rob on the left hand side from the DTCC. These are the conversations, ladies and gentlemen, that we are not going to hear about. And let's get into the Ripple escrow, and we're going to do a little price calculation, ladies and gentlemen, on some transactions for XRP. So take a listen to this very, very carefully, because this goes hand in hand why Ripple did what they did. An alternative way to create FedCoin would be to pre-allocate the entire supply of the tokens, say 100 trillion FedCoin. This block would immediately be awarded to the central bank to be held in reserve until they are required. Ripple set the precedent for 100% pre-allocation. At its inception, the entire 100 billion supply of XRP, Ripple's native token, was created outright, much of it retained by Ripple Labs, while the rest of it was auctioned off or given away. As for the reduction in supply, the central bank can store surplus crypto coins in its vaults, much as it does with deposited banknotes that are still fit for a second go-around. Pre-allocating simplifies security requirements, as no one has the ability to issue FedCoins. However, it is exceeding difficult to change supply later if demand is underestimated. A new coin, say Fed 2.0, would have to be issued in order to complement the exhausted supply of Fed 1.0. Okay, let's revisit that last sentence right here. It is exceedingly difficult to change supply later if the demand is underestimated. So in this case for Ripple and its XRP, ladies and gentlemen, once the demand increases, the value for that asset, that utility-driven asset, will increase as well as the demand increases, right? You guys see where this is going? And take a listen to this one. Instead of using Bitcoin, the Gates Foundation prefers to work towards its goal of financial inclusion in undeveloped countries by promoting the use of mobile money, digital currency denominated in and backed by a given nation's unit of account that is issued by telecoms and or banks and transferable by mobile phones. And if you guys recall, Ripple and the Gates Foundation team up to level the economic playing field for the poor. Everybody is in on this, ladies and gentlemen. Ripple is a game changer. And when the world finds out what Ripple and its utility asset XRP is set out to do, it's going to be very late, ladies and gentlemen. Go ahead and smash that like button. We are covering the DTCC massive coming out. Okay, massive. This is just the tip of the iceberg. And let's get into the Ripple's escrow moment and take a listen to what they said here back in 2017. Ripple escrows 55 billion XRP for supply predictability. The move underscores Ripple commitment to building XRP liquidity and a healthy and trusted market. Long term, the value of digital assets will be determined by their utility. XRP has emerged as the only digital asset with a clear institutional use case designed to solve a multi-trillion-dollar problem: the global payment and liquidity challenges that the banks, payment providers, and corporates face. And if you guys recall what Ashish Burla said, how Ripple is going to be that just layer on Coinbase, for example. And in this example, it could be for the DTCC or Finestra. There's, again, just the tip of the iceberg. Take a listen to what he says.
Morning, and in the future, I think every corporation in the world is going to want to source crypto liquidity for their business.
Put you in competition with the Coinbase and Robinhood?
Well, so Robinhood, I think, is a front end, and they have a lot of different trading venues. With Coinbase, Coinbase is a centralized exchange. We would sit on top of a company like Coinbase and aggregate that liquidity across a number of venues. And so, not only just potentially Coinbase, but Bitstamp and all the other exchanges out there.
So that's how Ripple would play a role, right? And take a listen to what they said here. XRP goes beyond what Bitcoin does well, a store of value, and it delivers transaction speed and throughput that orders of magnitude faster than BTC or Ethereum. While other digital assets continue to bump against their transaction limits, XRP remains the fastest and most efficient and most scalable digital asset in the world, making it the best digital asset for payments. And that's why we're getting sued. Everybody knows, the World Economic Forum knows, Klaus Schwab very well knows, and Klaus Schwab probably doesn't need a bag of XRP himself, but that guy's a con. He'll figure something out, right? But do you guys see where this is all going? I cannot believe the information that we are covering today. We were covering the DTC for a long time, and the dominoes are falling, ladies and gentlemen. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below, and especially what you guys think of the XRP and escrow. And take a listen to this. XRP is going to be a deflationary, ladies and gentlemen, okay? It's deflationary, and the world we live in right now is just full of printed monopoly money with real no value. The very first ledger contained 100 billion XRP, and no new XRP can be created. XRP can be destroyed by transaction costs or lost by sending it to addresses for which no one holds a key. So XRP is slightly deflationary by nature. No need to worry about running out, though. At the current rate of destruction, it would take at least 70,000 years to destroy all XRP, and XRP prices and fees can be adjusted as the total supply of XRP changes, okay? And when we move into the World Bank document, I want to share this little models here. As you guys can see, we have country A, country B. We have the platform connectivity and interoperability, okay? As you guys can see, all these different countries would need to be on a level playing field and interoperate amongst each other and go through a digital asset when especially doing FX. And Ripple, ladies and gentlemen, it's not just going to be for cross-border payments. Okay, we are going well beyond that. And the World Bank also said, remember this right here, Ripple enables multinational corporations to settle cross-border payments by transferring XRP through the Ripple network, resulting in on-demand liquidity. And why don't we go ahead and do some quick math here, ladies and gentlemen, with 100 transactions per day for the DTCC. And we're going to do some quick numbers and let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. So, DTCC 2.5 quadrillion. And on a daily basis, that would mean about $6.9 trillion in volume. And XRP does about 1,500 transactions per second. In a day, there is 86,400 seconds, which means 129 million transactions on a daily basis on the low end, okay? 6.9 trillion divided by the 86,400, that's how many seconds are in a day, means $79 million would be transacted in a second. We take that 79 million and we divide that by XRP. Again, speculating is going to go to $3.84. It's going to happen 100%. It means that we would require approximately 20 million XRP per second to move $79 million worth, okay, per second. And now let's go to the 60-second time frame. 60 seconds, we're going to multiply that by 79 million because we know that in 79 million, that's a second. So 60 seconds multiplied by 79 equals $4.8 billion every 60 seconds. That would be going, let's just say, through XRP. 4.8 billion, divide that by the $3.84 per XRP, would require a total of 1.2 billion XRP utilized within that 60 seconds. In an hour, there's 3,600 seconds. We're going to multiply that by 79 million. That's how much it is. We get a total of $285 billion on an hourly basis, which means 285 billion divided by $3.84 would require 74 billion XRP to be utilized within that hour time frame. Do you guys understand this? Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below, but this is just the tip of the iceberg. We're only looking at one entity here, okay? And if you guys recall when I tweeted out this, if corporations become significant holders of XRP, taking advantage of its functionality as a form of ultra liquid working capital, such adoption will result in XRP regularly being held for multiple days or weeks between its usage and transactions. And this is a fact that was published by, I believe, I'm Michael Michnick or Nick Michnick. I don't know his name off guard, but he was a Ripple employee. And going back to the calculation, let's go ahead and do the same calculation, but we're going to do it at $100 per XRP so you guys get a better understanding. 79 million divided by 100, we would require 790,000 XRP per second. In 60 seconds, if XRP is trading at $100, 79 million, 4.8 billion. 4.8 billion divided by $100, we would require 48 million XRP to be utilized within that 60-second time frame. And if we jump to an hour, 3,600 seconds in an hour, multiply that by 79 million per second, we have 79 million, 285 billion, and 285 billion divided by $100 per XRP would mean 3 billion XRP would be utilized within that hour time frame. So that, ladies and gentlemen, right there is much, much more reasonable. And we're only talking about $6.9 trillion on a daily basis and with just one entity, and that's the DTCC. So you guys know how big this is going to get in the future when the crypto market hits, 100 trillion. I would not be surprised if XRP had its own market cap, a utility-driven market cap, well over $100 trillion alone. Okay, that would not surprise me whatsoever. So with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. We will be back with another episode.
I think what we're building has, it's solving a real problem. And I think all of the tokens, my advice to anybody would be, understand the utility. If there's real utility and there's real value being delivered to a real customer, there will be value in the token.